I wanted to record this short video on the state of raising capital right now. If you're a founder, if you run an investment fund, it can be a more challenging time than perhaps you've ever seen while being the CEO of your investment platform. So I just wanted to talk about some of the statistics on that. One report by CBRE showed that 5 times more capital was raised in 2022 compared to 2024. That's 80% reduction if it's 5 times more capital was raised 2 years ago. That shows how challenging things are. But to make it worse, the people who are raising the capital right now, a good percentage of them are people who are LPs in a deal, and now they need some of those larger investors to step up, people who still have liquidity to recapitalize the deal. Or it's the big investors being offered rescue deals, bridge loans, good mid-teens returns, plus some equity upside, and they have collateral back in the investment. Many times it's a preferred equity or it's a debt investment with an equity kicker, et cetera. So it's not only that 5 times more capital was raised a few years ago, it's that the capital going out now has to compete with very little risk. It's not no risk, but very little risk, debt structured mid-teen return investments, backed by a hard asset. So worst case, that investor, forecloses on that piece of real estate. That's tough competition, and there's less flow to begin with. And so the competition is fierce, and there's less flow, right? The river is turned into a stream, and there's a lot of competition in that stream. And so people are expecting more from their investments right now. But on a positive note, when it comes time to have investors be investing record amounts again, who are they going to invest with? They're going to invest with those that they have vetted. They've gotten to know, that they like and trust, that maybe they've done a small test investment with right now. Maybe they're usually allocating 7 figures. You can get them to invest $100,000, $500,000 with you right now, so that when the time is right, they could put in several $1,000,000. You need to plant seeds long before you plan to harvest them in the family office space or dealing with ultra wealthy families. And generally, the bigger the check size that you're trying to attract, the longer you'll have to build that relationship. Because remember that a $40 million investment is 400 $100,000 investments. So capital raising night right now being hard? Yes, definitely hard for private equity, for real estate, for all types of groups. There's less liquidity. There's higher expectations of returns from investors. But all the more reason to outwork others by really focusing on what you're best at, really focusing on building relationships, adding value first, and having a medium to long-term mindset. Because if you try to rush relationships and you try to pressure someone into providing you with capital short term, you might be deciding for them to never invest with you because it's too high pressure and they really wanted to get to know you first. And they really weren't clear on what made your platform unique first, or they have a lot of people coming at them right now. So, it's hard right now to be patient when you may be in great need of capital. But if you haven't seen our $100 million Rainmaker mini series yet under our playlist tab on our YouTube channel, please check that out. We have 17 videos and over 36 capital raising strategies within that mini series called the $100 million Rainmaker mini series. So hope you'll check that out, and I hope you'll see us in person at one of our Family Office Club events soon. Thank you.